Now, the current scandal surrounding the Football Kenya Federation is not the first to hit the football administration. FKF has for the longest time battled fights in boardrooms and courts than on the pitch. The federation, tasked to steer Kenya's football to the international level, has failed on their core mandate after repeatedly finding itself at the center of graft allegations ranging from financial mismanagement to governance failure. Our reporter Davis Mberia takes a look at the pattern of financial scandals across 3 successive leadership eras from Sam Nyamweya, Nick Mwendwa, and now Hussein Mohammed.
Looking to advance their cause, looking for a goal, and they find it brilliantly in added time. It's Austin Odiambo.
Football is the most followed sports discipline in Kenya, but this has failed to materialize in the pitch owing to bad governance and mismanagement of finances at the Football Kenya Federation, FKF. From Sam Nyamweya to Nick Mwendwa and now Hussein Mohammed, financial scandals have rocked the order of the day. On October 11, 2011, Sam Nyamweya was selected as FKF president, taking over from Mohamed Hatimi. Barely months after settling in office, Nyamweya and his executive committee could not account for more than 53 million shillings received between November 2011 and December 2012 from FIFA. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission (EACC) implicated the Football Kenya Federation (FKF) president Sam Nyamweya in the alleged $500,000 in FIFA funds embezzlement. In the same year, Nyamweya was again accused of allegedly receiving 108 million shillings from an international media company, Media Partners and Silver Limited from Italy, for the rights to broadcast Kenya Premier League matches, a deal already sealed with South Africa company SuperSport. Despite the heavy financial scandals on Sam Nyamweya, no action was taken. In 2016, Nyamweya's successor Nick Mwendwa settled in office. He was soon faced with 244 million shillings Africa Cup of Nations funds scandal, where he is alleged to have spent on outside broadcast equipment leased from a company, but this was not bought. In 2018, Nick Mwendwa was again named in 330 million shillings scandal, funds meant for the failed Chan 2018 tournament. According to EACC report, 330 million shillings advance payment was made to Auditel Kenya's Spanish account in January 2018. This payment was part of the larger 1.5 billion shillings at the time contract for designing and installing security, communications and lighting system for Kenya's unsuccessful bid to host the 2018 African Nation Championship CHAN. By the time the contract expired, none of the specified security system had been installed. In 2021, Nick Mwendwa was arrested for failing to account for 29.5 million shillings said to be missing from FKF accounts, a move that led to disbandment of FKF by then Sports Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohammed, who constituted a caretaker committee to run football affairs for a period of 6 months as probe commenced into the allegations. In December 7, 2024, Hussein Mohammed took over from Nick Mwendwa. Hussein signaled a fresh start in the local football, but this was short-lived. Documents before the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission alleged that on August 4, 2025, Ecobank, on behalf of the Football Kenya Federation, paid Riskwell Insurance Brokers Limited 42.4 million shillings, an insurance company that was never licensed to operate as an insurance broker in Kenya under the Insurance Act. In total, the 3 football administrators allegedly embezzled 872 million shillings from FIFA and taxpayers' money.
It's usually about some financial crisis, some financial mismanagement and all that. FIFA sends money, the government gets some input, and then you never see the work of the funds that are involved. So I don't think it's a fresh start.
This comes at a time when Kenya is preparing to co-host the 2027 AFCON tournament, with Hussein Mohamed appointed in the local organizing committee as the deputy chair. Sports lawyer Christopher Omondi says FIFA could suspend Kenya from co-hosting AFCON through CAF.
It will affect the hosting of the tournament because CAF may reconsider about hosting in a nation that is already under suspension by FIFA. So it may prompt maybe CAF to halt the joint bid and take it to a different venue.
With lack of integrity and accountability at the Football Kenya Federation, this could also affect the national team Harambee Stars preparations ahead of the 2027 AFCON tournament. Davis Mberia, KTN.
Now, while the